I don't know. I feel like any time that you say something isn't gay, it's automatically progressive.
I don't think so.
In what situation could you say something is not gay? Oh, thanks for tuning in to Biscuits and Backshots. Today's topic is dinosaurs again.
Yeah,
so,
Dinosaurs Part 2.
If
this
you
time it's personal.
In what situation is it not progressive to say something is not gay?
When it's truly not gay.
That's just factual. That's not.
Yeah, but I mean, imagine like you brush your friend's hand, and you're like, "That's not gay." That's not progressive.
Okay, well, I guess I'm not necessarily saying not progressive as in like anything else. I'm saying like anti-progressive. What is the word? Like bigoted?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or homophobic in this case.
Yeah, I guess homophobic.
Now, I will say...
Is heterophobic? It must be a thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, I imagine there's a lot of gay people that are heterophobic. They just don't want to be seen as straight because they might miss their chance, perhaps. Or they're just afraid of straight people.
So it's the equivalent of dudes who are like... It's super... It is very important to them to at no point seem feminine in any way, or even what they think is feminine, like sensitive or weak, or
won't matter.
Yeah, like that way they won't miss a chance if a girl sees them and is like, oh, that's not the most masculine man in the world, and therefore, as the archaic version of a woman that I am, all I care about is masculinity.
As an evangelist Christian woman.
Do you think the evangelist Christian women go for...
Oh, for the vanilla,
cowboys?
Not no homo kind of dude? Yeah, for sure. Straight up, man. There's a lot of very anti-feminist women amongst the church-going folk. Big time.
Anti-feminist?
Oh, yeah.
That seems kind of pick-me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I'd say so. From my understanding of pick-me, that means sort of like the kind of person who is really trying to get a lot of attention
from the opposite sex or their desired sex, really. Yeah, like pick-me would be a girl who
it goes a bit further than that.
Is like, oh, I'm really into Lego or Star Wars or something, where it's like, okay, if you're actually into that, cool. But it gets to a point where it's like, it seems like you're only talking about that in your thirst traps.
Yeah, in this case, it is like Old Testament pick-me, then. Because it's literally going by, like, ancient, like, Babylonian versions of gender roles and trying to apply it to the modern day. Like, that's literally the amount of pick-me they're fucking doing. Like, women should be in the house.
I'm more so saying, like, anti... Yeah...
Yeah, no, I mean,
it depends on
when I say
anti-feminism,
I'm saying just damaging to feminism as a cause, not necessarily anti. But there are people like that as well, who are against the cause of feminism by virtue, and are still women, somehow.
Yeah.
I don't get it, but it exists, for sure.
I don't know, I'm just trying to think of, like... What would the male version of that be?
You mean the gay male version of that, or?
Doesn't have to necessarily be Gale. Gay?
Gale?
Gale?
Gay male. Gale.
Gay male. Gale.
Hell yeah.
Gmail.
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 Hell yeah, we figured it out.
We did it. Cracked the code. So, apparently the Listosaurus, from what I learned...
With a Z?
Like no. Lystosaurus.
Cool.
Is one of the most distant ancestors of mammals.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it like one of those four-legged besties?
Yeah, it just looks like a tiny little dinosaur. Like a reptile, I believe. Yeah. So, reptilian in nature.
Because I remember seeing a picture of like the ancient dinosaur that would, the heir to the throne of the mammal kingdom.
Yeah, see, and that's where things get, when we're talking about different species and all that kind of thing, like, at what point do we say this one? Because it's not like if we're talking about evolution, survival of the fittest, and that kind of thing, those changes are usually, I would wager to say almost always, minute changes from generation to generation.
They're quite slow.
So at one point are we like, okay, now
I think when you can say
you are a mammal.
I think it's the same as delineating between like new species, because you'll have like you'll have like a brown tit, and then you'll have like a like a, I don't know, a Peruvian brown tit, and it just has like one white feather, but that's enough for it to be different.
Yeah, as long as it continues having that white feather.
Or if it like sings in a slightly different register, it counts, that kind of shit.
It's the first one to do so.
Yeah, just a slightly different trait. And I imagine that still does take a while to change it. But I mean, it's still just classification, We're all just pre-crab, I
was thinking about that while I was watching the little documentary today. Just in terms of classification and how... I remember I first started contemplating this, or at least it first came to my attention when I was doing some research on swords.
Oh, and like the names of swords.
Yeah, the different... I can't remember how I got sucked down into that hole, but I think it was someone asked me what my favorite sword was or something like that, and then we started having a conversation about it. And apparently back in the day they were all just swords. There was no like, this is a scimitar, this is a short sword, this is a broadsword, this is a bastard sword, whatever. It was just, this sword is bigger than this sword. How big would you like your sword?
Even a lot of the current names are just sword in different languages.
Yeah. So I was thinking about that when I was watching the little documentary today, where I was like, it's crazy to think, I mean, as far as we not even, I guess, understand, there wasn't any of that. You just were what you were. And if something looked different than you, then it wasn't what you were. Different enough for you to not trust it, or for you to get into fights, or whatever. Thinking about the dinosaurs, and you had like the Triceratops, T-Rex, Apatosaurus, all that kind of stuff. I feel like they were a bit more defined in that Jurassic period.
Oh, sure.
But in the early days,
3 horns, one of them has 10.
Yeah, so you can look and be like, okay, yes, definitely different. But back in like the Precambrian, maybe a little later than the Precambrian.
Wait,
but
the Precambrian, is this like primordial milk time, or
Precambrian is oh god, where's the end of Precambrian? I believe it's before living creatures. I think I know that a Precambrian is 80% of the pre-geologic time.
Oh, okay.
Precambrian.
So this will be just milk time, when everything was all in one pile of milk.
I think. Well, I don't think it was milk time. I think there were plankton.
Oh, okay. So it was slightly post milk.
I mean, yeah, it depends on your definition of slightly, but...
yeah, but maybe...
Oh, I see, okay. Yeah, so it must have been. At the close of the Precambrian 544 million years ago, a mass extinction occurred. So that if there's an extinction, there must have been, like, actual life.
Oh, yeah, this must be post-milk. Way post-milk.
Yeah. I didn't look too far into it because I had to get over
fish only times
over here. I believe, yeah, this was fish only. Or sea dwelling.
Yeah, that speaking of classification shit, do you know fish are another sort of sticking point, because there's a bunch of different phylums or whatever that are fish now, but they've developed from other things. They don't truly count as the same thing as each other, but they're all fish. Like, fish is just like a general sticking term for, a sea bestie.
Small underwater creatures.
Yeah.
Small-ish, medium, I guess.
Yeah.
Underwater creature.
But they're all, they all evolved from different shit. So it's like, there's no, scientific classification for what a fish is. It's just sort of You know it when
a
you see
general
it.
term, yeah. Is this or is this not a fish?
Yeah, like snacks, essentially.
I would wager to say if something... Okay, here's a question. Are seahorse fish?
God, I wouldn't think so.
Okay. So we're getting somewhere.
But I don't know what it would be then, apart from a seahorse. Because it's not a starfish.
But it's got to have
isn't
that...
a fish either,
you know.
and it has fish in its name, so I don't...
Yeah.
It is.
Swedish fish?
I mean,
Also not a fish?
Yeah, that doesn't even... It has never lived nor breathed. It's just
Yeah, so
candy.
what is, like, without looking it up, and here, folks, is where you get a true sense of the limits of our intellect.
If you hadn't...
So if you hadn't already, yeah. What defines a fish?
Fish. Fins.
Like, I'm talking, let's think about okay, if we're doing fins, is there anything else that has fins that is not a fish?
Because some lizards.
Seahorse have fins.
That's true. And they have gills, presumably.
Seahorse, do they have live... Ooh, eggs?
And not every fish has, like, a tail fin.
Is it eggs?
Seahorse have eggs, too.
Do they?
Yeah. And then they lay the eggs into the male's body.
I always thought they gave live birth.
Well, it's sort of like shark live birth, where it has the eggs on the inside.
Okay, well, let's say, egg comes out.
Egg comes out the female, goes into the male. Male comes in his own body. I think that's how that goes.
What? Oh God, what was the term for that? No, it was like something cream pie, auto cream pie, or something like that.
No.
But yeah, my roommate and I were talking about it because there was a hypothetical birth control for men that was a physical switch.
Oh yeah,
that was
I read
implanted
about this.
in your taint.
I wouldn't mind that.
And you could just click it in whatever direction.
If it's a button, like if it's like a...
I wouldn't want a button. Every time you sit down, it flips.
Yeah,
keep track of that shit.
It would have to have a light on it as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah, or like a buzzing, like you're in cum mode.
Yeah,
just FYI.
I'd prefer if it lightly vibrates while it's in.
Well, I feel like that might be a little
on.
dangerous. You know, if you got a vibration going on down there.
Well, no, I mean if you're in no sperm mode,
or if it just went on.
Activate.
Activated. Cum.
Cum danger.
Internal cum. But yeah, apparently
I'd want a Bluetooth controller for sure.
You'd ejaculate and it would just go right back up into your bladder. Then you'd piss it out.
Oh, that's what the Switch does?
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Actually, no. Ah, man, I think it might just go into the meat. Hold on. I think it might just go into... Oh, fuck.
Should I pause?
Hold on. Hey, I'll call you in like an hour and a half. So I think I think it just goes into your meat and then it dissipates.
Well, that's fine. But I've heard that if you
pinch it off and
if you squeeze it while you're coming, it goes into your bladder. I think I've done that before, and I tell you, it didn't feel good.
Yeah, I remember reading up on that. The whatever their term for it is, the people who do it all the time. But yeah, they were saying it's like it feels really good, or it's really like freeing, or it's some kind of positive experience. And I think I tried
Some people feel that about peeing as
once,
well, though.
Like I like, you know, just to see.
Yeah,
you know?
You try things.
And it sucked.
Yeah.
Dude, it not good. I don't know if I did something wrong, but I was like, this is just... And then it like kind of... Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, people have that same attitude about,
colonics.
Being forced into a dress and given lipstick.
Or wearing women's underwear.
Yeah, or electric shocks to the genitalia. Like, I'm not going to just... Somebody said it feel good, I don't believe it. I might try it, but I'm not gonna just take your word for it. Yeah, no way.
Well, I guess in trying it, are you not taking their word for it?
No. You're taking their hypothesis
science.
And you're doing science.
Yeah, science for science.
You got to do it for science.
Thanks for tuning in.
Look at the biscuits, the back shots.
The Dinosaurs 2.0 episode.
The Electric Boogaloo. Do you think... because there's been a few... I was thinking about this. You know electric eels and electric catfish?
Never heard of electric catfish.
There is one. It can give you a shockaroo. But I was thinking, there's a lot of weird, like, self-defense mechanisms. Some beetles explode out their ass.
Oh, yeah.
Like, some of them shoot acid, but some of them have a chemical combination that does make an explosion.
Some of them shoot blood.
Yeah. And I was thinking, I ain't never heard of no land animal that could do electrics stuff.
Humans can.
Well, I mean, as an attack.
I see.
Like, as a body-based attack, rather.
Well, I think electricity is a lot less power. I mean, if we're talking about it in terms of attack or defense, electricity is a hell of a lot more potent underwater.
Underwater, yeah.
You know?
So it would have to...
It's not like if we rubbed our bare socks on the carpet and an intruder came in and you zapped them with it, they go, oh, fuck, and get paralyzed.
You'd have to touch them, and I guess if, like, a bear... Like, if there was an electric ferret, right?
Okay.
And, like, a bear came after it, the moment it is able to electrocute the bear is when its claws or teeth hit it with force.
It's already getting eaten.
Yeah.
So
it'd be a lot like...
Well, it's like the animals
poison.
Who have poison.
Yeah,
on
exactly.
Their skin. They have toxins.
It discourages future generations from being eaten, and even then, not perfectly. So why hasn't it evolved? Evolution does a lot of other dumb shit that didn't really work.
Because we have thumbs.
Well, I mean, not for us necessarily, but why isn't there an electric? Or like an electric dog? That'd be cool. Why isn't there a Jolteon, is what I'm asking.
I just feel like electricity wouldn't... I mean, tasers are already a thing, but they're not...
And they aren't super effective either.
Yeah, it's not super effective.
But
underwater, I imagine that's about as strong as we could get.
Yeah.
Where would we... Oh, okay. Where do electric eels and electric catfish get their electricity from?
I think it's...
Because if we use our electricity, we die.
It's muscle signals, but I imagine they have to absorb a lot of salt.
Oh, yeah, that's probably a big part of it.
Which is probably super easy for them.
Yeah.
Because they could just drink it all day.
No.
Although the electric catfish and electric eel are freshwater. But I guess there's still probably some fucking salt in the water that they just breathe in.
I don't know, man. You can drink lake water and be fine. You're going to get more hydrated than not.
You can put a little bit of salt in your water and drink it, and it won't make you throw up.
You think that's enough to charge the electrolytes?
I mean, they have to do it somehow. I don't know. Because I know it has something to do with the muscle signals. Like, it's just an exaggerated muscle signal. They just tense up, and it makes the zapparoo. Is how I understand it. I could be fucking wrong.
Yeah, this sounds like we're all very wrong.
You know what? It's the part of the show where I Google a thing.
Okay.
Because I don't like being wrong. Unlike a lot of people.
That are totally okay with being wrong and openly admit it all the time.
Satire. How do electric eel work? Combination of its 3 electric organs. Powerful or weak electrical discharges. Oh, they can choose the voltage.
Wow, really?
Yeah, that's wild. High voltage. Wow. Are electric eels AC or DC? Wait, they're AC.
I mean, that's a question.
It's an AC current. Wild. I would not have thought that, but that makes sense now. That's how it's able to get high voltage.
AC current?
Yeah.
ATM machine?
Oh, sorry. Highly specialized nervous system is the short answer. And there's 3 specific organs that do it. It's not just a muscle tension thing.
Yeah, I was going to say, it seems like there would have to be a system in place to differentiate that and their normal muscle movements.
Yeah.
In their brains.
But I mean, if you think about it, we generally only use like 10%
of our
fuck off. Muscle.
Okay.
because if we used 100%...
I thought you were going to say brain.
No, we generally we average around 80%, I think.
Yeah.
But muscle strength, if you used 100% of it, you'd rip up your muscles.
Yeah. Body's got a limiter.
So I imagine if you hit it at like 50%, and that's when it started producing electric shocks.
So anytime we flexed.
Yeah, like anytime you flexed so hard your eyes bulged out.
We're getting into... What is... oh, God. I just watched the second Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movie with...
Jamie Foxx. Electro?
Yeah, Electro, that's right.
And he does the
falls into a pit of electric eels.
And his tooth gap closes. What the fuck was up with that movie? I really liked that movie. It was dumb as hell.
Yeah, it was odd. I didn't realize when... so, like, I knew that Gwen Stacy dies. Spoiler alert, but everyone's seen it.
Yeah, I remember.
I am the last person to see it.
We watched that with Spaghetti Meatball.
Oh.
And when Gwen Stacy hits the floor...
He cheers.
He just started laughing.
Yep, because that's... Yep.
But I think he laughed because there was one person in the theater that was like... like they had no idea about it.
It is, I will say, like, I knew that Gwen Stacy died only because I bought that poster at Comic-Con of Spider-Man sitting... Yeah, I just, for the listeners out there, I went to Comic-Con, saw a weird painting, or, digital painting, whatever, some art of a poster of Spider-Man in front of a grave, and there was this girl sitting on top of the grave, and he was just kneeling in front of her. And I was like, oh, that's a really, like, interesting and cool take on Spider-Man. I thought it was just fan fiction, because everything I knew about Spider-Man, besides his uncle dying, was relatively positive.
Yeah, the cartoon stuff.
Yeah, it was all well and good. And then I showed it to our buddy, and he was like, oh my god, this is really sad. And that's how I learned about it. But yeah. I also knew how she died. I knew that he shoots the web to catch her, and it kills her.
Yeah.
Because she stops too quickly.
Yeah.
I did not know that in the movie, he shoots down the web. Barely smashes her head.
Yeah. And
it makes a sound.
Yeah.
Like you can hear the dunk.
Man.
Yeah.
That movie,
I always thought it was just her spinal cord broke.
I mean, that's how it happens in the comic books is... He hits her with the web, but she's fallen too far already, and his webs aren't stretchy at that point. Later, he does make the webs stretchier, and then he learns how to swing again with that because of this. But yeah, in the comic book, she doesn't hit the ground, and we all learned a lesson about physics. In the movie, she does hit the ground. I will say, that movie, for all its faults, does a good job of making you forget that Gwen Stacy is absolutely going to die. Because as soon as Gwen Stacy shows up, you're like, Gwen Stacy, she's gonna get it for sure. But then the movie's so stupid and bad for a lot of it that it puts it out of your mind. And
stupid and bad how?
With the tooth gap and how they did that.
Okay, you can't fucking say a lot of the movie is stupid because of one minor detail that you are only the...
I wasn't done.
Only you noticed.
No, everyone noticed the tooth gap.
I did not notice that because I don't fucking stare at that stuff. He's made of goddamn electricity and he's blowing up the city. I'm not going... I'm not sitting there pausing and looking at this shit. He's still a pulsing mass of electricity.
No,
his tooth gap is not the thing that I'm going to be staring at.
He doesn't have a tooth gap when he becomes Electro. That's what makes it
I should say beforehand, I'm not staring at his tooth gap. I just see the glasses they put on him and the accent, so to speak, that he has before he turns, and I'm like, oh, they're making Jamie Foxx a nerdy dude. This is kind of fucking strange.
Yeah, and then they do the itsy bitsy spider with the electric during the fight, and it's like, oh man. And then a lot of the fucking Oscorp shit they fumbled. And boy oh boy, the fucking scene at the end with a rhino is the only time Paul Giamatti was in the bitch. It really sucked.
Yeah, I don't know why they added that. That was really weak.
They should not have. I think they just wanted, like, that screams to me like a producer decision. Like, there's a lot of kids who are going to be watching this movie.
We
so
need to make sure
it
that
doesn't end on a
Spider-Man
sour
was
note.
good. Yeah. That's why I like movies that don't end.
Yeah, which is why Avengers was a lot better. Because they didn't.
Because they're willing to take risks for the sake of film.
Apparently, a lot of that comes down to how good you are at telling producers no and convincing them that they're wrong.
Because producers are like, I invested in this, and I want it to be as safe of an investment as possible.
From what I've heard, they'll call like the director or the decision makers every day with a whole new list of shit that the investors want to make sure they do. And every day, you know, the cinematographer, the director, the fucking production designer, they have to be like, this is a bad idea. This ruins the story.
Alright, let's make it so Gwen Stacy doesn't die.
Yeah. And that's 100% has to be the first thing the producer says is like, hey, can we do something with Gwen Stacy? Because a lot of kids are going to be watching this. This is based, you know, we're trying to hit the kid demographic. We don't want to make them sad. Because they'll buy less toys if they're sad. And, you know, it's part of their job to be like, nah.
No.
and to stick with it.
Finding a balance between the story and
that's part
marketing.
of the reason Sony, in general, has had a real rough time with these movies. It's because their producers are either, you know, very powerful people, or they'll just fire people if they turn down too many producer notes. And then what they come up with is a producer movie that appeals to no one.
It's a chocolate chip cookie movie.
Yeah, while trying to appeal to everyone, they fucking ruin the entire heart of it.
Yeah.
And that's why all the fucking DC movies are trash garbage. That Flash one that just came out, I'm pretty sure AI wrote that one.
Did you see it?
No, I saw the fucking trailer though. And it has, in the trailer, they have Batman saying to the camera, what does he say? It's like, you want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
What?
Yeah, he says that. That's in the fucking trailer. Like, the trailer's
It's not the fucking Peanut Man. Why is he doing this?
It's just, I didn't get it. I didn't understand why they made that decision. I assume it's because they wanted to highlight a dramatic moment with Batman.
To distract from a moment.
Well, you know, they're trying to do the Joss Whedon oh yeah, it's Iron Man, it's a serious adventure, but then there's lighthearted moments and it's all very meta, and they're like, oh, that happened, you know, that kind of shit. I mean, just trying to inject some goofiness. But they couldn't do it.
Like putting Ryan Reynolds in any movie?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Christ. We probably shouldn't get going on movies again.
Don't you worry. I'm not going to get on to movies.
I did like Spider-Man 2, though. What were we talking about? Right.
Dinosaurs.
Gwen Stacy. They distracted from Gwen Stacy, and it really had the impact. Pun intended.
Yeah. God.
You know what else is in Spider-Man is the lizard. You know what else is lizards?
Dinosaurs. Dinosaurs. What lizard are you talking? Wait, no.
The lizard.
I don't remember.
That might have been Spider-Man 1, I don't know. Or The Amazing Spider-Man. It's one of the Andrew Garfield ones.
Yeah.
He fights the lizard.
God, he's such an unassuming, dorky kid who would never be popular in high school. What a great casting call, Andrew Garfield. Hey, dorky nerd dude, with charismatic charm and humility and cool hair.
Now, I will
You're
say,
never gonna be with the cool kids.
They do match Peter Parker better with that.
Yeah, like fucking Joey Italy or whatever.
Joey Pants.
The first Spider-Man.
Oh, Tobey Maguire?
Tobey Maguire, yeah.
Yeah, he was too nerdy.
That though, I see Peter Parker, I see Tobey Maguire, and I'm like, okay, that is a kid who I would see as being downtrodden, and then he finds these powers.
It was good for the dramatic
And he's
thing.
like, whoa, what are these muscles? This is crazy. This is all new to me.
Now, he makes a really good Peter Parker, humble, nerdy, fucking introverted.
Right.
But he doesn't make a good Spider-Man. Like, as soon as Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man tries to do a fucking one-liner, you don't believe it.
Well, didn't he only do that in the first Spider-Man? I never saw it, but I heard that... Isn't that the one where he dances?
Oh, Spider-Man 3.
Struts down the street?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That was another producer notes one. In fact, I read a thing from the director, Sam Raimi, he was talking about how at a point in Spider-Man 3, because it's a second sequel for a Spider-Man movie, there's even more pressure from the producers, and at a point he's just like, fuck it. You got it. I'm just going to agree to all of them.
What the hell, man? And then the producers go, why doesn't anyone like the parts that I made?
Because you ruined it.
Because you're not a fucking artist.
You're the people who make the phone calls. And you know what? It's a hard job. It's a very hard job, but it's your job. Just do the phone calls, please.
Yeah, if you don't see the fucking CEO of McDonald's coming down and be like, no, this is how you make a fucking burger. Well, McDonald's might be... actually is a fucking terrible example. Because in no way, shape, or form is McDonald's food art. But...
well, I mean, he won't, you know, come down to the play place and be like, you know...
No, this is how you design a play place. All the tubes need to be 6 feet tall so all the adults can walk through it.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you're killing the heart of the play place.
Yeah, I think that is the one situation where they just sort of hand it off to somebody. And, you know, sometimes to great detriment, because some of those play places were death traps.
I loved the play places,
Me too, man. I miss that shit.
There was one up in Canada. It was Crash Crawlies. Did you ever hear about Crash Crawlies?
Was that like Discovery Zone?
It was, I don't know. I never went to Discovery Zone.
Just a bunch of like big play place.
Yeah, but it was one. It was one massive play place.
Hell yeah.
That, I mean, I was a kid when I went, but it was, I think, like a mile tall and 6 miles wide or something like that. I might be because I was 3 feet tall at the time, but it was very large.
Sick.
And that is the kind of place, like, I highly doubt it would be allowed now, because you could get so deep into that thing, if something happened, there's no accessing you.
There is a place like this. It's not exactly play place. It's not as, oddly, it's not as safe as like a play place. But there's this place in St. Louis called the City Museum, and it's just like one big ass play place, and there's like a huge section of it where it's like, you know, it's a climb around kind of shit, but it's all made out of like whale bones.
Ooh. And
there's like a big tree, and you can climb the tree. There's like slides everywhere. It's fucking really cool. It's sort of like if you put a giant artistic play place into like a Marvin's Mechanical Museum kind of shit, because there's also like weird old-timey like machines. There's a whole part of it that's just a skate park that you run around on. And boy, oh boy, it's super dangerous. When I was a kid, I went there and I got my leg stuck. And they had to have some fucking fat dude climb into the whale bones, which is literally like 50 feet above the ground.
Wow.
And it's like inside. They just added a bit, which is a school bus on the roof that is welded onto the roof, hanging off the roof. And you can go in there as an unsupervised child.
Damn.
That place
well, that's,
rules.
I mean, like, if we're thinking that that's dangerous, you remember the little play pen, like, crib-sized things that they used to use, I think, back in, like, the 30s, give or take, a couple decades, that you would hang outside of your window if you were in, like, the city. So you're on like the 5th floor, whatever.
Well, just
like
my
a baby
kid
cage?
needs
some. Yes, my kid needs some fresh air. So you hang this thing. It's kind of shaped like, you know, triangular-esque. You know, like those things that people hang on their windows for their cats to hang out in.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a baby.
And you put it outside.
And you just put it out the window like 50 feet up in the air.
If mommy needs a break.
Yeah, a very long break. If that kid falls.
Oh, that's fucking nuts.
Yeah, but it was just like, oh, now your kid can get some fresh air.
Yeah, the 50s.
This is probably, I think, also like, well, might be a little bit after when we were giving cocaine or heroin, I think, to babies. It was either cocaine or heroin, which are complete opposite things. But yeah, they could have been mixed together.
Like, they used to mix...
Speedballing them.
Yeah, they used to mix, like, alcohol, opium, and cocaine and sell it as, like, a cough syrup.
Toothaches.
Yeah. Oh, especially for toothaches.
Because
it would actually work.
Yeah. Rub some coke in a toothache, you're not going to feel that tooth for quite some time.
For a couple hours.
Yeah.
And just make sure to buy more.
And then you're going to feel everything.
Yeah, come to the old chemist's stagecoach.
It's not even the doctors, the chemist.
A brand new proprietary mixture of snake venom and China's best morphine.
Morphine. The white stuff now.
Only the best puppies go into our baby formula.
Our baby teeth holes.
Give your kids these cigarettes so they stop complaining. Yeah, terrible time. Terrible time. If you could go back into dinosaur times.
As me?
As you.
I would die instantly.
Well, no, it'd be a bit.
Yeah, I'd have a little bit, but they'd smell me.
It's like, yeah, you'd go back in time, you'd be like, oh, look at all these plants, and it'd be very quiet. And
probably breathe around really well.
I guess it depends on where you are in the world, too, because...
Yeah, different dinosaurs in different areas.
Different dinosaurs, different areas, different, time periods as well.
But, yeah, because we're talking like 150 million years. But finish your question.
I forgot.
If I were to go back into dinosaur times.
You go back, what do you even do at that point?
That's your question?
I didn't start.
What do you, do or whatever?
I had no idea.
The weakest first date question.
I was laying down the tracks as I went, my man. I got 4 hours of sleep.
Ran out of wood.
Ran out of wood. Ran out of steel. Ran out of coal.
Alright, so let's say, okay, for argument's sake,
yeah,
so that I don't die instantly,
yeah,
I go back as a dinosaur, but with human brain.
Okay, so you're going to become king of the dinosaurs.
Well, I'd probably get eaten immediately because I don't know how to hunt like a dinosaur or defend myself like a dinosaur. But
I don't know. Would you still have the instincts from your new body?
What kind of dinosaur would you be?
I mean, you definitely want to be an apex
And you can
predator.
be on land or in the ocean.
Do you want to be an apex predator, or do you want to be a well-defensed...
Like
do you want to be like an ultrasaurus? Or you just
an ultrasaurus?
Yeah, an ultrasaur.
What?
It's the biggest...
Okay, well, I could guess that, but...
It's like a brachiosaurus, but bigger. That's basically it. It's just a big boy. Long neck.
I feel like... I don't know. I feel like they would still get taken down quite a bit.
I don't know, man. It's like taking down a blue whale. Like, what do you do?
It would be pretty sweet to just be like the tallest motherfucker.
Yeah. But you'd be so hungry all the time.
Yeah, you don't got much competition for them leaves up high.
That's true. Your only worry would be starvation, I'm pretty sure. The fucking T-Rex comes at you, just be like...
You could have the small dinos, like the what are the...
Compsognathus?
Yeah, the Compsognathus. You could have those climb up you.
That's true, but I mean, it'd be like me trying to fucking kill an elephant with a fork.
I suppose that's true. Still got tough hide.
Mm-hmm. And they run in herds as well, so...
They do move in herds.
I guess I don't actually know that. I just took that from Jurassic Park.
As did I.
Do they? Did they? Do we know?
They do move in herds?
Yeah,
that's a Jurassic Park quote.
Did they move in herds for real, though?
Yeah. Dinosaurs? Or ultrasaurs?
Oh, yeah, like fucking long-neckers.
I'm pretty sure most dinosaurs that weren't predators
or
traveled in herds. If
something.
not, like, all. Well, I guess if there's ones that, like, hit underground, they probably didn't go in packs, but...
Yeah, there's certain ones that are solo, but I imagine a lot of the herbivores will be herds. I'd imagine.
Why wouldn't you? I mean, sure, there's like small amounts of competition for the amount of plants, but we're also in the Jurassic era.
Mm-hmm.
So,
plants is a plenty.
Not like people are tearing down forests to build houses.
Yeah.
Apparently, plankton they essentially made the entire world habitable for us. Because the atmosphere used to be methane.
Right.
And then plankton came along and we're like, oh, now we know how to make energy from the sun. We can now photosynthesize. What? Photosynthesize, yeah. We can now photosynthesize, and they let off oxygen as a byproduct.
And all they want is the fucking Krabby Patty secret formula.
It's for eons.
Yeah, for eons of hard work that made
for
the planet
billions
livable.
of years, and they still haven't got it. At this point, it's like, just fucking make something else, you know?
Well, yeah, but also, like,
also,
just
I don't
let
think
them have it. They deserve it.
I was thinking about this. From the little animations that I was seeing, I was kind of confused, because the plankton that they were showing were just like these little spheres.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas plankton now, am I thinking about krill?
You're thinking about krill, yeah.
I'm thinking about krill.
Yeah, because when you said plankton, I imagined like a little shrimpy, and I was like, that's not plankton. That's a krill.
Yeah, is plankton from SpongeBob not a krill?
No,
Because if he was a plankton, would he not...
He's just like a little tiny cell of
yeah, but he's not a cell.
Stuff.
He's got
it's a multicellular
eye.
thing, but he's like a plant, essentially. But plankton in the show does not accurately represent...
So are you saying SpongeBob SquarePants is not... I guess we are... Okay, I forgot about a very important factor here. They exist as a byproduct of nuclear radiation.
Testing, yeah.
Yeah, so it's more likely that he was able to morph into something else.
The fact that you can even, like, the other animals can visibly see him and interact with him.
Yeah, just in terms of size. Because we're talking about a plankton and a starfish.
Yeah.
Being close enough in size to interact with each other.
Mm-hmm. I wanted to see the episode of SpongeBob where Pearl just fucking sucks plankton into her baleen.
I don't. You know why?
Because baleen's
because I don't want to see her fucking baleen. I don't ever want to see a baleen.
Yeah, that's just wild,
it's like
man.
hair.
Yeah, it's tooth hair.
Thankfully, from what I've seen, baleens are hard.
Oh yeah, it's like a comb.
Yeah, and I thought it was more of like hair. They could get like tangled and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, and that's why I was like, nope.
I felt that in my mouth when you said that.
Cut them off. Give them teeth or something. I don't like them.
Why did you say that?
Dude, this is the kind of stuff I think about, the things that bother me the most.
Oh, man.
Unfortunately.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That gags me worse than imagining spiders crawling into my mouth, which I do daily.
You know, I was going to say earlier when I was showing you the spider video, you, for someone who hates spiders as much as you do, you know quite a bit about spiders.
Well, that's because my girlfriend really likes spiders.
I suppose that's true.
She tells me facts, and I can hear facts about them
as long as it's not pictures.
Yeah,
or
I just can't look
too
at
detailed.
Because the second I look at a spider, other than like a jumping spider, and to an even lesser extent, but to a greater extent, daddy longlegs. Daddy longlegs aren't spiders and don't bother me. For whatever reason.
Just because of the classification?
No, just because it's all legs. And if it's all legs, it's not that bad.
There's some spiders out there that are big and creepy crawly with spindly ass legs that you don't like.
Yeah, but it's because their bodies aren't just one big
orb
sphere in the middle, yeah. And
you can't see their eyes or
I
anything.
can't see a cluster of daddy long legs, because then it's just the legs, and the legs overlapping make it look like there's, spiders in there.
There could be spiders in those.
Yeah. When I see a video of a crab, before I realize what I'm seeing, I'll sometimes get scared, because I'm like, spider! And then I'm like, oh no, it's a crab.
It kind of is.
Yeah, it's sort of a fucking spider. Especially the spider crab.
I wonder why. I wonder why the spider crab
looks
like a spider.
Yeah, why does it do that?
Why do?
Oh god, have you seen that video of the fucking crab getting sucked into the hole.
Yes, the Delta Pi or whatever it's called.
The pipeline or
Delta
whatever.
P, I think it is.
I hated that.
Dude, anything to do with the... I gotta make sure I'm using the right term. Do you know what I'm talking about, though?
What, just that?
The difference in water
pipeline?
pressure.
Oh.
That thing.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Delta water pressure change. Oh my god. Yeah, it's delta something, but it's essentially the phenomenon, or the... I can't think of the correct term for it, but say you were to have two massive cylinders that are like 3/4 underwater, and they're open on the top.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Or I guess in this case, yeah, let's say they're open on the top. One of them is full of water, one of them's empty, and there's a pipe connecting them on the bottom. And there's a valve that's closed, that's keeping the water from one side from just rushing into the other side. Okay?
Huge pressure differential.
Exactly. Massive pressure differential. If you open that valve, same thing as if...
It's going to cut through the side of the cylinder.
Same thing that happened with the crab when the saw was cutting through the pipe.
Yeah.
There was so much relative negative pressure
on one
side, on the inside of the pipe, compared to the water pressure on the outside. It's rushing in with such force that it just completely crushes the crab into dust.
It alien one the crab.
Yeah. And that has happened to people, numerous instances.
Yee.
There was a diving bell incident where was
this the when they brought him back up and there was a little hole and they exploded out.
They exploded through. Well, it was one of those, like, from what I remember, it was one of those two door systems.
Yeah.
Where you go into the door,
And
into the chamber, you close it off, and then you go through the second door. This was the second door was opened prematurely, and I think it was a few of them just exploded, and then one dude who was close to it got sucked through a hole that was like 3 inches in diameter or something like that.
And he just sort of fucking wacky sprinklered all over the fucking oil rig or wherever they were. Yeah, I saw a fucking Discovery Channel special about that shit. It was fucking horrifying. Pressure, man.
Yeah.
Is bad. It's bad. It's no good, man. No good. I didn't want to see that happen to a crab. I don't want to
Delta
see
P,
that.
that's what it is. Differential pressure.
I see. That shit's scary. And that's the process for how water jet be working as well. Just make a big pressure. Shoot out of a little hole. Bub's your uncle. It could cut through fucking diamond.
Water pressure, man.
Yeah, it's nuts.
I think I might have mentioned this on another episode, but I still think it's fascinating that water pressure is the thing that's keeping us from exploring the rest of our planet.
Yeah.
Like, we've gone to the moon, we've, sent a rover to Mars.
Too heavy.
And then it's like, oh, that right there that we can, poke a stick down to, can't do it.
Could we?
Too hard.
Could we poke a stick?
Well, we can. We've sent submersibles down there.
That's true,
but just at
if you had
the
like
scale that we would need to in order to document and research all the stuff down there, we can't really.
Yeah, we can't go down there and grab stuff. We can't.
Oh, it can. It would just decompress.
We can't Subnautica.
Like that poor blobfish.
We can't Subnautica our way down there in like a cool like dive suit.
Oh man, I forgot about Subnautica.
Yeah.
What an emotional game. And not in the sense that the listeners are probably thinking, where it's very sad. I mean, it draws. Oh my god, it gets so sucked into the fear and dread that comes with the later parts of that game.
Yeah.
And I imagine I would feel similar if I were actually in that situation.
Oh yeah. How'd you feel when the rescue ship gets shot down?
In Subnautica?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was kind of expecting it,
Yeah.
mostly out of
So you're just
the
talking
game. There's
about,
no way the game is going to end right here.
You're talking about the actual just being
underwater.
Ambiance. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the ambiance, exactly. And just not being able to see.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think now, if I were to be in the ocean.
The scale as well.
Yeah.
Just being the smallest thing in the room.
Like, if I were to be in the ocean, this is now a thought experiment.
Mm-hmm.
And for somehow, I was able to see all the way to the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And it was light, like I could make out
as if
everything
it was air.
Yeah, exactly, as if it was air. Like you could see planes in the sky. Would that be better or worse? Seeing whales way down there.
You look down, you see fucking there's giant squid, there's megalodon. That's the biggest thing I've ever seen. That's fine, because it's way down there. It's far away. The problem is you can't see it. It could be right there, It could be anywhere. It could be 20 feet from you.
I think if I were to have some kind of system that allowed me, one, if I were to have a system that made it so that I didn't have to worry about the bends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you had an alien pressure suit that can ignores physics.
Pressure changes
or just some sort of exotic material.
Don't have to worry about the nitrogen buildup.
Yeah.
And I were able to move freely.
Like your Aquaman.
Throughout the water. So change my, fly, essentially. If I was able to fly underwater and I could just stay in one place and not worry about sinking, that would be...
Yeah, without having to exert yourself.
Yeah. Because a fact I learned about the deep free divers that try to set the depth records, they get to a point where they are no longer... I wish I knew the depth, but they get to a point where they are no longer buoyant, but they are negatively buoyant. So they're on their way down, they're fighting
to go down.
They're fighting to go down, and then on the way, once they get past that certain depth,
Jesus,
they don't really have to do anything, and
because
you just sink. You just fall. Exactly.
Because
and
of
then
the weight. Oh my
when
God.
you turn around, you have to fight that force
to fight
to
the
get
fucking,
up, the
black hole,
up to that neutrally buoyant level, that depth. Christ. And then after that, they become buoyant again.
That's
not to the point where they're gonna fly. Oh my God, yes. Oh my God, dude! I'm just imagining floating down, and it's I got my weight belt, whatever to keep me buoyant, that kind of thing. And then you get to a spot where it's oh fuck, okay, take the weight belt off. Oh my God, I'm sinking faster and faster.
Yeah.
Even if I had that alien suit that allowed me to breathe normally without any kind of exertion, I would still be fucking terrified. Just that moment where I felt myself begin
would
to
you
sink.
feel it though? Because you're still underwater, right? Would you just feel the pressure increasing, or would you have to look at the rope?
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Would you have to see the rope flying past?
This is now we're thinking about, would I have to manually adjust my buoyancy? Or would it just be I want to go 20 feet in that direction, diagonally downwards or whatever, and I go there and then I stop and I'm still
UFO
motionless.
Movement. Yeah.
Because if I'm imagining there would be because there's sediment in the water and whatever,
murky.
You'd begin to see.
That's true. It'd look like hyperspace.
It would float up.
Yeah. It'd be reverse snowing, and it'd be getting faster and faster.
Faster and faster.
And then what's that? There's giant eyes in the distance.
And you pull out your gun.
It's perfectly dark.
And you shoot yourself. And then you realize that the alien suit is protecting you from the bullets.
You can't.
And
you just exotic material.
Instantly lose my mind. And not oh my god, but I am crazy now.
Cthulhu.
I've snapped.
Cthulhu style.
The second I realize that I'm sinking. Nope.
Yeah, that's not how insanity works, but you would make it.
Nope, that's new.
It's a new system.
Thing.
Your insanity gauge just
I feel a shift. And I would no longer be...
What's that voice screaming? Oh, that's me. Spaghetti meatballs.
Oh, because I said my name.
Yeah. That's fine. Oh, man.
I saw in that little documentary that I was watching today, there was... I can't remember the name of it, but there was this giant squid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I want to say it was roughly 400 million years ago, but there was this massive squid.
Big squid.
And it had a hat, like a cone. You know, they have the cones.
The mantle.
Yeah, that was 8 meters long.
Sick.
And it's not like the rest of it was 20 meters long. The rest of it was like 3 meters long.
What?
So it had this goofy ass cone hat that was way taller.
Like an extra
longer.
long blooper.
It was here I actually took a picture
of the movie
so that I could show you.
Oh yeah, the cone guy.
How long? Look at the one in the back.
Yeah, they
how
look
long
so derpy.
their cone hats are, and I'm like, what is the point in that?
That's a good question.
They don't use it for anything.
I feel like back in the day, evolution was just trying shit out.
Is that one of the... Yeah, but like the fact that there's so many of them, it seems like a pretty well established...
It must have worked for
evolution.
Something.
Yeah. Maybe it's like a mating thing.
Yeah.
You know, like the colorful butts.
Could be. I mean, the meta was completely different back then.
Yeah. Trindamere was a good top laner.
Yeah, you could still spin to win. Speaking of weird, dumb shit...
I like this.
Have you seen the fucking shark with the wheel tooth? Where its bottom jaw is just like a wheel. So rather than like current sharks, where their teeth like fall out, it would just have a wheel, and as the teeth wear down, the wheel would like grow out.
How thick was the wheel?
Into a spiral. I don't know.
I'm curious
like
as
bicycle wheel size around.
How
maybe tricycle.
That would work. I can't conceptualize it.
Like I know paleontologists had a tough time figuring out where this was for when they first found the fossils of it. They're like, where's this wheel go? And things don't normally have wheels.
Yeah.
And then they figured out that it was a fucking
rotating
shark.
teeth.
Circular jaw shark. Heliocoprion.
Helio.
Mm-hmm.
The creative.
Yeah, so you see...
What the fuck?
Some shit like that.
How is that useful?
Yeah, they're just fucking going for it,
I'm just trying new shit out. And that's the thing, is when you see something like that, where it has a table saw...
For a fucking...
For
instead
a lower
of regular
jaw.
ass teeth. Because who knows why.
How does that... And for the listeners out there, it goes parallel to their body.
Yeah.
It is not perpendicular.
Yeah, it's like instead of having any regular teeth, it has a circular saw on its
for
lower
a bottom
jaw
that is parallel to their body.
That just slides into the top part of their mouth.
So, I fucking hate that.
Yeah, it's not good.
So, when you see something like that, when you're like, it's evolution just trying things out, again, if it has been around or was around for long, like, it was around for long enough, then it was around for long enough to become like a fully formed part of that creature's body. It wasn't just like one shark was born like that somehow.
Yeah, no.
And then they found that fossil. Like that was absolutely a thing. So it must have worked. Yeah. Obviously, it's extinct now, so that could have. There's a variety of factors that
because regular biting
could make it go extinct. But
I imagine back then, like slicing things was pretty new. They used to be just crushing or enveloping.
Yeah, and the teeth were meant for, like, holding it.
Yeah, so it's like, hey, you know, why not just cut things in half again and again until it's small enough to eat? Because, you know, it's not a thinking process. It just developed that because that did work a bit.
Yeah, it must have.
But what worked better was taking little nibbles off of stuff.
U-teeth.
And then just eating that. Yeah. yeah, horseshoe style, regular teeth. Like regular sharks have. Because it works better. And
maybe there'll be a system later on.
Yeah, maybe the metal will change and wheel teeth will come back, or we'll have other kind of wheels.
After they nerf horseshoe teeth.
After they nerf people, which is coming up the next...
Yeah, it's about time, man. We are changing the planet.
Oh boy.
Bad stuff.
Yep. We gotta work on them carbon nets, I tell you what.
Carbon nets?
Yeah, I don't think it's a literal net. It's just drawing carbon out of the atmosphere. Because at this point, there's no going back. We gotta use technology to fix what we've done with technology. Otherwise, we're done for. So, we gotta do some science again.
It's gotta get to
Hopefully
a point.
It doesn't fuck up something else.
Yeah, oh, it will. There's always consequences to actions.
I'm worried that it'll all grow. You know, there's a theory about why we haven't met, like, other intelligent aliens. And the theory goes that there are, or rather were, intelligent alien species that get to the point we're at, maybe a bit further, and then they just fucking extinction themselves doing dumb shit.
Where is this theory coming from?
It's just conjecture.
Anyone could come up with that theory.
Yeah,
that seems like a very
anyone did come up with
conspiracy theorist theory, you know.
I mean, it's just a way of explaining why we ain't seen no aliens. But the better explanation is that they're very, very far away. And the odds of us existing at the same time, even now...
Oh, speaking of things being very, very far away, what were you going to talk about? We exist inside of a black hole.
Oh yeah, I read a thing. This is another conjecture, I believe. I didn't see any math as part of the article, but it was somebody saying that the observable universe, with all the black holes and stuff in it, may also be inside of a black hole.
Why? If the universe is expanding, nothing can expand inside of a black hole. Who the fuck?
Dunno. I mean, if you think, like, maybe it just becomes part of the singularity, this is what shape something takes when it's all in the same place, you know? Maybe
Expansion?
It's like a subspace, is, I guess, the theory.
Are we saying that it flipped?
No, imagine, like, you have a universe gets sucked into a black hole, and it's just smaller now. It's all crushed down.
Yeah, but there is no smaller. There's if I'm
smaller.
understanding,
it's like a fractal.
Black holes, it's infinitesimally.
Yeah, but how do you
small.
How do you get all that stuff into one point? And what does it look like once it's in there?
There is no end. That's still implying that the glass... I'm assuming you're saying the glass is the black hole.
The edge of the singularity, yeah.
I don't think there is an edge.
But, I mean, we can't prove there's
the
no
buoyancy to sinking. If we're saying that there is an edge to the black hole, it would have to be the event horizon. There's no way things could expand.
The event horizon would be outside of
the
edges of the single point that makes this
one-dimensional
You can't
object.
have matter in the same place at the same time. That's a physical law. Yet black holes are there.
Right. Because there is no same place. Right.
And being inside of that space, because the
Once
relative
it's
size
inside,
is the same.
though.
Black holes all the way down.
What the fuck?
A fractal.
Black holes all the way down.
Yeah, like outside of our universe, there's another universe, there's black holes. And outside of that one, there's black holes. And so on and so forth. It's just sinking, essentially, in relative size.
But there's still something moving farther. Things are still moving.
It can't
Unless you were because
something faster than the speed of light. It's just stronger than the force of light.
What do you mean force of light?
It doesn't. So I
That's
guess the
still implying
presumption
that
is
there's
that
an end.
inside of the black hole, more stuff is going in it. It seems like that, inside of it, it seems like it's expanding.
No.
I think the idea that it could be inside of a black hole isn't necessarily, antithetical to how shit works, because we still don't know how a singularity happens and
don't exactly
what
like
goes on with
the idea or the concept that could be the case. I'm just curious as to where they got that reasoning from.
And once again, I did not read the article.
I just read a headline, and here we are talking about it for 15 minutes.
Yeah, I'll have to cut this whole part out.
Fucking stop. No, I think thought experiments are cool. We're not, it's that's what it is. We're just having a thought experiment.
I do like
discussion.
the idea of it just being a big sinkhole of recursive black holes and shit. I like that. You just take this universe, smush it on down. Even if it's expanding, it's still smushed down, so it's at a different subspace scale. And then you have the one out here, and it's expanding, and it's in a different and then there must be a universe prime, or must there be?
Right, and that's where I would say is must there be.
And maybe that would explain the expansion, because if it's all still a moving part, that would make it like a gear if it's all coming full circle, right? It's expanding, pushing into more black holes, which in turn makes more expansion, and it's just a big shifting Ouroboros. Pretty cool.
I really, and I think it's really fascinating that we still, black holes are the thing where we're like, yeah, don't know, man. Yeah. We got some theories, but
because based on
there's people, it could be fucking anything because we can't even see it. We can't even access it. There's the inside of a black hole is something that we can't even access if we wanted
it
to.
Might as
well
be fucking heaven.
Yeah, there is no okay, we can see it. We just don't know
we'll
if
send
we're
a probe into it. Oh right. The probe is gone.
Now it's gone.
And it's either destroyed or not.
We'll never know. We have no concept.
I can still see it, but I know that it isn't there anymore.
It is no longer there. Yeah, that is not where it is. But then you have to think about what the definition of where something is.
Yeah, and where.
Is. Yeah.
And because
that's when you run into the time aspect of space-time.
It is really where shit starts to fall apart. Because it's like, we have all this classical physics, we got Newtonian, the laws, essentially.
Yeah.
The immutable laws, and then you have but here.
Yeah. We're finding more and
everything goes into the smallest possible space, and everything goes in there, and it just keeps putting more stuff in there. Where's it going?
Never fills up.
I'm so scared.
Yeah, as we should be.
Or maybe not. Maybe it's fine. Maybe you just slide
not.
through it like a water slide.
It's definitely not. If our understanding is correct and that it pulls matter in, depending on how close it is to the event horizon,
it also
that you would get pulled apart.
Bends space in as well.
Yeah.
So, okay. Oh, I'm just trying to think in terms of the ant on the Mobius strip kind of shit, right?
Okay. Oh, so we're going back to an Ouroboros.
You have an amazing, gigantic, elastic Mobius strip, right? And there's an ant on it. Well, let's go back to Mario.
Oh yeah,
let's go back to Mario.
I forgot about the elastic aspect.
If we put Mario's screen, we put him on an elastic screen, and we pull the inside in.
Screen?
Does that break Mario? If we can stretch the screen to any
what screen dimension. Are you talking about?
Like the TV screen you have Mario on.
Okay.
And Mario's on the screen, and you pull an infinitely small point backwards, but it doesn't break because it's a magic TV
Magic
screen.
elastic, yeah.
Or maybe it does break. We don't know.
Well, let's just say let's
say it doesn't break. It goes into one point, and you jump Mario into that point of the screen. Does that break Mario?
Why would it? It wouldn't break him in that moment. Once you started stretching it would. Because it would pull his atoms apart. It would pull it, yeah. It wouldn't even pull his atoms apart. It would pull his...
It's the screen he's presented on. It might not you might be able to jump right in.
Because his edges would be
this is going back to last week.
Further apart.
If he can exist in a non-2D space, then he's fine. If not, he's super dead immediately.
He would still be in a 2D space. If we're talking about putting Mario on a TV screen, and then you pull the edges of the TV screen apart.
Yeah.
And he's there. Like, he's there, and then you start stretching it.
You jump him into the black hole.
Right. You put him in the middle of the elastic band. Like, if you're... Okay,
we can presume he's fine in there.
Think about it this way. You get an elastic band, okay?
Yeah.
It's a big one. Give fucking an ace bandage, okay? You put a piece of tape on that ace bandage.
Mm-hmm.
Now you stretch that ace
rip
bandage.
The tape up.
It's going to fucking either rip the tape up or it's going to separate.
Mm.
That's what I'm talking about with Mario.
It's very possible. That's what it's like. But it might also be that is just, it's possible Mario's still projected into the single point and he's just smaller and he's fine down there. Because the screen isn't what makes Mario survive. It's what Mario's projected onto.
Yeah, so that now we're talking about, like, where are you?
Yeah, exactly. Whether or not black holes are...
Where are you stored?
Yeah.
And really, not even, like, your brain or your consciousness, just your entity.
Because I was thinking, you know about gravity waves? When those two black holes spun around each other and they bent the universe? None of us noticed that. But it bent all of us by 15 feet.
Okay, this seems like...
this is a real
seems
thing.
Like we're jumping a lot of steps right now.
So the way they measured this is they had two...
15 feet in relation to what?
Two laser beams going like a mile or so each. And they pointed to a sensor a mile away.
Are we talking... You're saying two. Are they parallel? Perpendicular?
Perpendicular.
Okay.
Because they wanted to measure space bending.
Okay. So they're making like an X?
Because they knew there's two black holes real far away spinning around each other.
Right.
And once one of them wins or they combine, it would send out, in theory, a giant gravitational wave through space. And this happened, and we know because when that happened, the laser beams measured their specific distance closer and then farther away in a wave form as that happened. So space bent. And the only reason we know about that is because because they did that and because I read about it. Otherwise I would not have noticed at all.
You were saying 15 feet though.
Yeah, it's some amount of feet.
Even still, like, where relative to what?
Relative to the lasers in their mile.
Like, we moved 15 feet away from the lasers?
No. Space bent by that level of distortion.
In what direction? It would have to be like every...
In and out. In and out in both directions.
Like every direction.
Yeah, more or less. They only measured it on X and Y, though.
Yeah, it must have been. There's no way it just...
Yeah.
Unless it was somehow perfectly lined up, perpendicular to the bending of...
It bent gravity waves in the gravity direction.
Oh, now we're getting a lot... We're getting
in direction. The down.
We're getting a little Twilight Zone-y. We're losing our science.
No, I mean, because space-time isn't it's not a screen. It's not a Mario screen. It's the three-dimensional thing.
Right.
So it bent. It breathed essentially.
Yeah.
Just real quick and for a little bit, and we measured it, and that happened to all of us. All of us that we experienced that didn't notice. So my idea is that maybe we wouldn't notice if we were going into a black hole either.
Are you saying we all in a very simplistic manner, or I guess we all breathed in every direction?
Mm-hmm. We briefly expanded and contracted with space, along with space. The space around us. But because the space around
relative to the black holes.
Relative to the two black holes, yeah. It came out in a wave of gravity. and it bent the universe. And none of us noticed because we bent along with the universe.
Because it's all relative.
Exactly. So maybe we go into a black hole, that same shit happens. You know? Maybe because it's bending the space around us in the same way and at the same time, it'll be as if nothing's happened. And things will just continue on.
That's an interesting concept.
Yeah.
I want to do some more research on that.
Yeah, but that's the thing we don't know is how distortions in space affect shit. Because it's too far away, and even if it was really close, maybe even especially if it was really close, we wouldn't be able to fucking do anything or measure it. Because it's too big, too real.
Yeah.
Shit's cool. Dinosaurs, man. Yeah. Dinosaurs 2.
Dinosaurs 2, man. I think it's so... I love the fact that how much of a seeming, like, there is a dichotomy about the concept of space amongst, like, your lay person.
Yeah.
How some people hate the concept of it, and it just scares them because it's so large.
Yep, I'm one of those, yeah.
There's some people who don't really care to even think about it. It just doesn't matter to them.
They haven't even read the whole Bible.
They just, yeah, like, that's a fucking... Alright, now you matter. But and then there's some people like myself that are fascinated by them. I want to know as much as I can. And the only thing, I was thinking about this, the only thing that's keeping me from, like, going to school... Or not the only thing. One of the big things that's keeping me from, like, going to school for astronomy is, or astrophysics, whatever, is that I don't want to ruin the magic. You know how if you learn too much about something that you love...
Like magic tricks.
Yeah, exactly. Where it's like if you start to learn about it, then it loses that mystique. I really like the mystique of... space.
Yeah, you'd have to go deep in order to get the magic back again, because there's a bell curve of disappointment, at least when it comes to magic tricks.
It's the Dunning-Kruger effect.
Yeah.
You know, I know a lot. Oh God, I don't know anything.
Yeah. And there comes a point once you've gotten past learning all the granular shit, where you're learning more theoretical shit, and it's like what the fuck is happening here? Yeah. So you'd have to go to school for a long time to get back to the magic, I think. But it would happen.
Maybe eventually. I should just get a telescope.
Yeah, that might do it. You know what else sharks have been around for longer than? Saturn's rings. Saturn's rings are younger than sharks.
Why do we always talk about... I guess it's because everyone knows sharks.
Yeah.
I'm like, why is it always fucking sharks? Sharks been around longer than trees. Sharks been around longer than fucking oxygen.
Well, also, sharks... I mean, this might be a little inflammatory, but I think sharks are cooler than trees.
What?
Yeah.
Bro, you whack. You're fucking whack, dude. Trees are where it's at.
Trees are cool, and it is cool that they can talk to each other for miles and miles. Through smell.
Smell, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't know that?
Well, it's just an interesting term to use.
They communicate with smell.
I feel like it's something that is not one of our senses. It seems a little arrogant to...
Well, I mean, it's a aerated chemical sense. That's what smell be. It's the same thing as smell.
I guess.
They create different smells in order to tell different trees
I don't like
what's
it,
coming.
though. It might make sense, but I don't like it.
Well, thanks for listening to the Biscuits and Bastards.
This is a long episode. Thank you for staying with us.
I hope you enjoyed Dinosaurs 2,
Dinosaurs,
The Reckoning.
Nothing but dinosaurs.
The whole time we talked about dinosaurs. What the hell is going on out there?
Yeah, cat fight. Whatever. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, and remember to visit boneroom.com for all your baculum-related needs. And we will talk to you...
Oh, wait. I gotta do the conversation ender. Well, here's an easy one. When you die, will you donate your body to the boneroom.com?
Yeah, well, I mean, if... I don't know if I go through the effort to specifically donate it to them.
Yeah, that's the thing is I would, but I don't know if I will.
Yeah, it's like if they want it, but I'd much rather they can have my bones. But like organs and all that kind of stuff that could save lives, yeah, that goes to the docs.
Yeah, I'd probably do that too. In fact, I am doing that because it's on my fucking license.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't have a choice at this point. It's a sticker.
It's a sticker.
I'd have to go through the process to undo that. And
Which
that
is
seems like a weird
point.
Yeah,
and also like, really, sir?
Well, that's kind of shitty.
Yeah.
What changed your mind? Some people's religions say they have to all of them has to be buried in the same place.
If you lose a tooth,
disregarding skin cells,
you're done.
That's literally a thing.
No heaven for you.
Seems kind of.
Oh, your hair started falling
petty.
out.
Yeah. What about your toenail clippings, huh?
Yep, bring them with.
Aren't you buried with those?
Bring them with. All right, see y'all next week.
Bye-bye.